Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to a spraying session. Yes, so we did too much of. Yeah, we can turn off the lights. Oh, well, look at the reflection. This looks really bad. Why is it reflecting inside the cap so much? Oh, it's probably because light is reflecting off the implements there. Yes, welcome back. And we overdid it with fertilizing the last couple of last episode. Excuse me. Good morning. It's morning here in Dublin. And we overdid with fertilizing the last episode, so let me try to pay my dues. Yeah, let's try to do something else other than solid fertilizer spreading. Let's try to do some of these. Now, what I would like to do, I would like to use all of this liquid that we have here. We only have 2,000 liters. Well, kinda only, because it's actually quite a lot. And why are you not cooperating? I pressed the button. Looks like the side panel could use some refurbishing. Right, okay, let me try to do some auto width. Yes, it's 21 meters. And let's see if we can program this bad boy to do some stuff for us. Now, what's the plan? We have sunflowers at the first growth stage. So this is first growth stage. We have both of our fields. I believe they're both. We can maybe see them from here. Yes, it's grown there. I can see it from here. Anyway, we're gonna try to do some contracting work as well, especially if they have something like this, and they do, and they actually require the same machinery we have. This will be quite nice, and it's gonna boost our finances a little bit. We like that. We don't like to do. Actually, this is a pretty good one, pretty good contract. Okay, so in this episode we're gonna do some liquid fertilizer spreading, and let's, you know what time it is. Let's do the snappy thing, and let's do the set A thing, and let's do this thing. Okay, this one. Oh, maybe I should have set B. Here we go. But I should have turned on the fertilizer, the sprayer. That would probably be best, but we can just repeat this and destroy some more crops. In real life, probably would. Depends how good of a driver you are. In my case, I would probably be destroying some other crops. No, I'm not sure. I'm probably gonna do next episode another time-lapse episode, but hopefully it's not gonna be fertilizer spreading, at least not solid one. I was thinking of doing some of those jobs. We're now at 78,000 and just under 500 euros, and we are progressing to our churros. Like I said, I was last weekend, since I'm recording this, that would be like 10 days ago for you guys. This is going to be published like a few days after recording. I was in Donegal County, and they had a Taste of Donegal festival there, and it was amazing. There was a lot of authentic Irish food, but also there were guest foods. I told you in the last episode what it was, actually. It was churros. We had churros. It's absolutely amazing. Churros is authentic Spanish sweets, and they are amazing. I just love them. Here we go. Next to tapas. It's one of the best things that came out of Spain. Okay, so I see this is going to be a problem here, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a headland on this side, and I see it's going to be a kind of problematic-ish. In this episode, I'm going to finish spraying on this field. We're going to go and check out the other field. We're going to check out the map as well to see how it looks from above. And what else? How is this going to work out? Okay, this is going to be a tricky one. I'm going to do this headland first. Okay. Because I'm not going to use assistant driving, or whatever it's called, the GPS mod. Assisted steering. I'm going to do it manually, because if I use assisted steering, I either have to move it, or we're going to have to do something with it. Anyway, this looks really good. Where were we? I started like 10 different sessions, 10 different conversations. We're going to see the map to see how our crops are doing. Both of the fields are plowed, and both of the fields are will be at 100% fertilization. We'll see what's gonna happen with the weeds. Hopefully, we did a good crop rotation, and plowing hopefully helped with soil health. Usually, I don't know. Oh, this is what I've been taught. The plowing majority, why you're plowing is the majority is that you turn around all those weeds underground so they can die in the ground. So you don't have to use so many fertilizers, or sorry, pesticides in this case. So this is why this is what I have been told. The plowing is majority. I always thought it was like, we're just gonna stir around a bit, you know, so you mix those minerals a bit, and that's about it. No, it appears that it's actually to kill off the weeds that are grown with your crops, and that they will be going strong next year. So you have to turn them around so they don't have sunlight, and they are deep underground, and they will die off there because they don't have access to sunlight, air. Not sure what. Just a computer farmer here. Anyway, this is progressing nicely. We're down to 6.5 minutes in this episode. I'm still having my first morning coffee when I'm doing this. I was like, peace and quiet. Let's do some recording. I didn't expect I'm still gonna be a little bit, not really sleepy, but in the morning mood. Right, so we had a sip of coffee there. Nice Italian one. Well, it's average Italian one. And here we go. We're gonna do last pass here, and we're gonna choose which field we're gonna do. I'm gonna compare it to the fields we have, and maybe choose a closer one rather than the most profitable one, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna do time-lapse session of trying to use as much as this liquid fertilizer we have, and it looks like it's gonna be not that much, because this field took around 400 liters already. Over 400 liters. So we will not be able to do a huge field, but something this size would be okay. This is going to go down to 500 liters at least for this field. So hopefully we're going to have enough for next field. And I'm thinking then, should we then continue with the liquid fertilizer, or should we try to use the solid fertilizer we have? Now this is definitely goes against what I said in the beginning, that we should definitely change our tactics. Maybe we'll see what kind of jobs there are. Actually, we're going to see it now in just a second. Let's unbind this one, and a little bit more, a little bit, and done. Okay, let's pack it up. Let's see the missions, what we have. Oh, most of them. Oh, here we go. Okay, cultivating. Why don't we do that? Okay, excuse me. Let's see what we have. Cultivating is something that I would rather like to do. The problem is, I was not smart enough, and you want to guess where our tractor is? It's in a shop, locked up. So we can't get our power tractor, the John Deere, until 9 o'clock today. So maybe we can go and do a fertilizer spreading, liquid one, this one, and finish off this episode. And in the next episode, I'm gonna do cultivating and maybe solid fertilizer spreading. But I definitely want to do cultivating. There are at least 3 fields here. Let's see the field sizes. 19 is twice the size of the one we have. That's for cultivating. That's the biggest one here, the best contract here. So it's 19, 10, and 29. 29 is all the way here, which is more or less the size of this one, and 10 is here. 10 is quite. It's okay. It looks like it's a quarter size smaller than the other one. They look pretty much the same. That looks a lot of work. Okay, let's not mess about, and let's see what we can do. Fields. Oh, 22. Okay, 22 is bigger than the field 30 we have. I think we have a winner. Field 22. Here we go. It's also liquid fertilizer. I'm gonna accept the contract here. Right. Let's go and let's try to do this one right. Hopefully we're gonna have enough fertilizer. It's twice the size of this one. This one took 500. If that one takes over 500, if that one takes around 1000 liters, that would be nice. We're gonna have another small field to do, and maybe I'm gonna do that in a time-lapse episode. I would like to use everything that we have, the fertilizers, the liquid fertilizers, even pesticide, the herbicides. Okay, I think field 20 is this one here. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy, guys. Oh, this field is in a bad state. Look at these guys. Is this the one? No, this is 23. We need to get to the other one. Okay. But the other one is not in a... Oh, it's in a good state. Okay, this is nice. I like when farmers are taking care of their fields. Okay, let's see if we can back it up here. Okay, guys, sorry, thank you. Thank you very much. And here we go. This is the field 22, and oh no, this is the field. Can we just... Okay, there's a road here. Just don't damage the equipment, and voila. Okay, here we go. Let's start unfolding this one. Let's go and check this one out. Let's turn off the indicator. And I'm pretty happy with the setup of the GPS now. I'm just gonna continue doing it as it is. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's bind it like this, and let's start fertilizing. Here, this is the field 22. This is a big one. We wish we could use this kind of field. Okay, let's. I put it on automatic speed. There, we can see where the tractor is. I was thinking, what can we do to buy? What field can we buy after this one? We were talking the 21, the 20. Field number 20. I said 21, but it's the 21 field. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. That's affordable. This is a bit too much. 13. They're under 200,000. Number 4, 168. Number 4 is not that expensive. Maybe we should consider that one. Here we go. One tank is empty. Unbind this one and turn off the sprayer. Here we go. Let's not drive over the crops, don't hit the tree, and perfect. Let's do a quick round here. Let's do this one. Number 3 on the keyboard, and I definitely should put that in the side panel. Okay, let's continue on. So we have fields. I was hoping for some field closer to ours. So field number 20, I think that's a fair size, and we don't have to do much to expand it. It's on the other side of the town. We're gonna have to drive around to get to it. Oh, maybe we can enter it here. I never... I think field 20 is a good candidate. 177,000. Field 40 is too expensive. 35... It's kinda in the range, but there's a lot of unused areas there. Maybe we can buy that and then expand the territory, the field, all the way to the boundaries of the area. Here we go, up and down the field, over 200 liters. So 100 liters, over 100 liters in one go. Okay, let's continue on. Let's see if we have anything else that is more affordable. We said field number 4, but it has a lot of surrounding areas. Field number 3. Now this is interesting. Field number 3 has some areas around it. It's kind of straight down the road here. Field 20 is still closer. What about field 5? So 100. Yeah, I think field 20 is bigger. I think field 20 would be the best candidate for this purchase. Well, there's really nice fields everywhere, but unfortunately we can't afford it. Yeah, so I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna get to 100,000. I hope it will be a bit more than that by the time we are about to purchase the field. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be. Let's do this. Let's shut it off. That is gonna be more than 100. That we're gonna have more than 100,000 euros. And you saw that it's 177 for that field. Now 77, I expect, I have high hopes for our sunflowers. We're gonna put them in a silo and wait for a good price, but we have to buy a field and work on it. Yeah, we have to get the winter wheat in it. Well, hopefully the contracts we're gonna do are gonna bring us some money. As you see, guys, it's the agriculture here is booming, so it's really good for us to continue producing, because 44%. It's good times. There are good times ahead of us. So yeah, maybe I should do. So good times ahead of us means that a lot of farmers are making a lot of profit. So that means a lot of contracting work for us. So we will be able to earn a pretty penny on this one. On our beautiful Spanish valley. I'm still hoping it's Spain. Here we go. And spray. And we can earn some money. We can earn some money contracting, and that's really good for us. I'm thinking, do we do maybe 2 episodes of time lapse, and or just 1 and I do off screen? Not sure. Nothing much left. This is actually, I'm happy that I did what I did. Let's try to lower this one, so we're not spraying all over the place. Lower the boom. So what I wanted to say, good times ahead. It's a good thing that I did, as I did only arable crops, no animals, because I can see how much work this is. So now, if we, which we will do in the next Let's Play series, I'm gonna start doing the animals. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pigs. I know that involves mostly arable work, but I'm gonna go with the pigs in the next one. I think it's gonna be German map. We're gonna grow Schweine, so we're gonna make famous German sausages. Germans like to say that the national dish of Germany is Currywurst. That's sausage with curry. Myself, when I was studying German a little bit, I was taught Wurstbrot would be more traditional German food. Well, that is the same thing. It's sausage just without curry on a slice of bread. So I think I'm gonna go with currywurst or Wurstbrot for the next Let's Play. Okay, so we're finishing off here. I'm still gonna do honest day's work and do, well, this is gonna be 2 passes. Even if we finish in this 1 pass, I'm still gonna do the last one, because you know how we do it. Honesty is best policy. Yes, this field is also really beautiful. It's surrounded by this meadow there, and if you buy that field there and connect all of it, that's gonna be a huge field. It's gonna be a huge field. Right. Okay. We're finishing off here, and we're gonna have, I think, around 500 liters of over 500 liters of liquid left, and I would like to do 1 more field, not in the episode, but I'm gonna do it in the time-lapse episode. We're gonna do 1 more field, and after that field we're gonna do, well, we're gonna pack all do we need, yeah, we need this for the herbicides, pesticides, if we have to use it on our fields, but we'll see how this is gonna go. Okay, we turn it off. Oh, the sounds are amazing in this map. I don't know if you can guys hear that. Let's try doing. Well, let's save the game just in case. Birds. Birds. No. Okay, we are far away from the trees. It was lovely. Birds singing everywhere. We're gonna try to pass there on our way back. Oh, here we go. Too bad we don't have electric tractor, so we can enjoy more the bird singing. We're finishing off here. No, no. Ah, here we go. We're done with this film. I'm not gonna go and do this little bit. We have to have 588 liters. That's a bit more than I expected. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna turn it off and get out here and see what we did here. But this is just a fertilizer. It's not pesticide. It's not chemicals. Usually, guys, even fertilizer. Actually, no, fertilizer not. Pesticide, they're not, when you put pesticides in here, it's not really pesticides, it's mostly water, but I'm still like, oh, those chemicals, not only pesticides. But I'm still not a big fan of those. I would like us to do more weeding and stuff like that, fighting the weeds that way rather than chemicals. Unfortunately, sometimes we don't have a choice, and we're gonna try to avoid it as much as we can. Now guys, okay, this was a first morning episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button, subscribe and notification bell. Leave a comment in the comment section criticizing my morning not still being fully awake recording. And see you in the next one. Bye bye.